Oh, none of that fun stuff was recorded?
No, I don't think so. Yep, it is now. I know, and I think I'm flipped. Oh no, I'm straight. Sometimes it's like you're married. All right.
Now, did you guys have the 10th edition? Anyone get the 10th anniversary edition?
I've had this one for a long time, so.
Mine's old.
Oh, because I guess there's all new stuff in it, so I don't know.
Where does it say 10th anniversary?
Right on the cover.
No, I don't.
My kids are very impressed. I just want you all to know. I'm impressing my children.
I know. My son will walk. You're reading?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
That book is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the 10th edition here has 570 some odd pages. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, it has more, because this one's in the 4s.
Yeah, because this one's 440 or somewhere around there, yeah.
455. Well, that's all the thanks and the about the author.
Right, I mean, yeah.
Cool.
And where was supposed to end?
Today was 3 chapters.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I read them poolside, as I posted today.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I did. All right, so we can jump right in. 3 chapters. Let's see, I'll put the names of the chapters. Why don't we go kind of one chapter? First was take 100 responsibility for your life. I did like that one.
I know. I really liked all of them. But yeah, I thought this was a great first chapter because it's important for every aspect of our life to take full responsibility. It's something that I know we probably all try to teach our kids because, and I know we all did this as kids. You try to blame everybody else for everything that happens in your life. Well, I couldn't do that because somebody else was doing this or, whatever it is. And a lot of adults still do that. They want to blame everything else in their life for a circumstance or for something. And what I really liked about it was that it really showed you that everything in your life has occurred because of some choice you've made. And we might not realize it, but there has been a choice that's led to whatever that occurrence was.
Right.
Something that we did along the way that caused that to happen. So it was our choice for everything that's happened in our life, good or bad. And it's sometimes a hard pill to swallow, but it is true.
I liked when he compared it to saying, like, it's the adult version of the dog ate my homework, like you're trying to blame it on something else. And it is. It's something we all do. And you can stop yourself from doing it and catch yourself, and that's a good thing. Move on.
Yeah, I started reading this a while ago. Well, I just read that one chapter, and then I got diverted into some other books. But it was one of the things that I started kind of focusing on with myself, obviously catching myself doing it, but with the kids and saying to them, no, 100% responsibility on you, nobody else. You had the choice to not participate, even if it wasn't your idea. You have choices every single time, and you need to take ownership for that.
Yep.
Exactly.
I highlighted, in short, you thought the thoughts, you created the feelings, you made the choice, you said the words, and that's why you are where you are now.
That's cool.
For good or for bad. That's where you are.
Exactly. If you don't like your outcomes, change your responses. That's for sure. I drop it now.
Yeah.
I lost my pen.
You can't get away with anything on this call.
No.
Nope.
All right. Anything else on chapter 1? Chapter 2 is be clear why you're...
Wait. I wanted to share one more thing. I'm sorry. I have a girl. She's on the phone with corporate right now, and so she's asking me questions at the same time. So I'm sorry I'm a little distracted, but she's trying to move somebody for the first time. But I didn't hear anybody talk about in the chapter 1 about, they talked about people complaining about things that we have no control over.
Yep, I like that.
Right.
Gravity.
Yeah, about gravity.
Yeah.
And But it really was a big aha to me. It's so true. Like you never hear about people complaining about things like that. So, it just, I don't know, that just really hit home to me and really made a big point with me. So I really
it's almost like they know that what they're complaining about is something they could change.
Right.
Yeah.
So, so if you can change it, I mean, I the first thing I thought about, and I don't know if you thought about this, Gina, was people on the baseball team. I'm like, okay, all the parents complaining about the kids. It's like, okay, if you want something to do with them, then help, coach, do something, if you really, if not, if you don't, if you're going to complain about it, but you're not willing to do anything about it, then, you can't, it doesn't give you a right to complain, so.
Well, I tell my players, I say, if you're sitting on the bench, don't be looking at the coach wanting more playing time. Look at yourself and figure out how you get more playing time.
Right.
No coach steps on that court wanting to lose or that field wanting to lose. They're trying to win. And you might not be a factor in that example of winning for a reason. So it's time to take a look in the mirror and say, you want to be the player that the coach doesn't want to take off the field or the court, and
right.
It's your choice, and you can't blame that on other people. People do, but some people see their kids through rose-colored glasses, and then the kids start seeing themselves that way. But I agree.
Yep, exactly.
Well, I'm also the type of person that, I can't stand when people just complain and they don't come with a solution. I always come with a solution. A lot of times in sports, if the schedule comes out for a tournament and we have 4 games in between our games, I will go back to the director and say, is there a chance we could change with this game because this would make more sense? I don't go back and go, oh my God, we have 4 games in between our games. And I'm a big, firm believer of always offering a solution and not just a complaint. And you get heard a lot more by people when you take that approach. So be the solution person and not the complainer.
Yeah.
And if someone's complaining, ask them what they suggest the solution is. Because a lot of complainers don't even think that way.
No, they don't. Some people complain just to complain.
Oh, yeah.
That's their MO.
That's their life, yeah. What would they do if they didn't complain?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and they're pretty of that way. Yep.
It is. It's awful. All right. Declare why you are here. Learn to get in touch with the silence within yourself and know that everything in life has a purpose. So I liked that one. That was kind of breaking down, that was the one where they gave you the life purpose exercise, talking about 2 of your unique personal qualities, writing that down and taking the time to do that. I did it in my mind as I was reading it, but I definitely am going to go back and write those things down. It reminds me of that exercise we did at Tastefully Simple with the tree. What was it? The map, dream map?
When we had to have people tell us about what our qualities were. I was almost thinking that we should, I don't know if we want to do it on this call because it might take up too much time, but that we should maybe have a little email go around for each of us to tell each other 2 qualities that we see.
It's funny because with this chapter and the next one, which made me, makes you start thinking about how you kind of ended up where you are. Needless to say it. I wasn't really happy. So I was struggling to come up with 2 unique personal qualities. So I asked Brian.
And what did he say?
And people person and dedicated.
Yep. I would agree with that.
I didn't feel like they were very sexy.
Tell me you were looking for sexy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you look at the book and go for sexy?
Then I came up with spunky and honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good too.
Not happy with those
Probably
either,
say,
but whatever.
no, what do you think?
Spunky, sexy, they sound alike.
Yeah, but I definitely agree that I want to come back and really, because I did the same thing as you, Gina. I kind of did it in my head, but I really I am committed to writing this down and doing it because it is so important. We hear about it. Look at you.
I started writing.
Oh, I'm like one of those people that I don't mark up books. I should.
I know.
I hate that. I know.
I'm
I
like,
can
I'm
get
gonna
over
make,
those things.
I'm gonna make a copy of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Personal development book. You're supposed to write in them.
I know.
I
I'll
know,
go,
you're
I'm
right.
never going to give this book away. I mean, this is the third
Right.
time I'm reading it now, and I know that I'll read it again. So I don't know why I can't get over the fact that I'm going to write in a book. But
That's hysterical. I'm writing in it. I'm doing it.
I am using pencil.
So you can be cheap and erase it and regift it.
Yeah,
That's
well,
too funny.
this is where I tell you that in high school, one of my geometry teacher pulled me aside and said, "Hey, I wanted to thank you for something." I'm like, "What's that?" He's like, "I'm using your book from using your book as the teacher's edition now because you wrote in it." So,
There you go. See?
whoops. So,
Uh,
started a long time ago.
and this chapter also talks about, assume the world is perfect right now. What does it look like? And we've all kind of done that exercise before and act as if. And I think that's something excellent to do as well and write that down. I mean, I remember acting as if 10 years ago saying I'm sitting in my backyard by my pool and kind of tongue-in-cheek saying that. And it does. Things happen when you write them down. So I'm all about that.
yes.
I'm erasing.
And then writing your purpose and then continuing to read it. I thought that was a great thing too, putting it somewhere where you can read it.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Like doing that, just like affirmations,
Yeah.
really, and, committing to doing that every morning would be great so it really keeps you focused on what your purpose is and what your vision is for yourself.
Do you guys think you can have more than one purpose?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
totally.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
depending on the situation.
Who's making noise?
Yeah. Who has a lot of noise in the background?
Who am I muting?
Could be me. I have somebody making cereal right now.
Oh,
that's-
that's what it is. Yeah. I was trying to think somebody's either cleaning something or doing.
Yeah, Andrea, I definitely think you have multiple purposes. I mean, I absolutely do. And I want to write mine with Bill, from the sense of the perfect world and all of that too. So
That's a good idea.
get on the same page, It's like, I mean, basically they're talking about the bucket list as well, like what are things you want to do. And we've talked about that like on like New Year's, talking about what are we going to do this year and write it down. And we never do. We don't put pen to paper. We get a lot accomplished, but it is good to write that stuff down.
Well,
Yeah.
it's good to make sure you're on the same page.
Yes.
Yeah. But you might be surprised. Like Mark and I have been having a lot of those discussions, and for the most part, we are. But every once in a while, I'll bring up something, and he'll be like, "Well, I don't know if I want to do that." And it's not like something I'm, dead set on. But I was like, "Oh, I didn't even think that you didn't want to do."
Yeah.
Sometimes you just never know until you really have the discussion about it. So it's interesting. Like it's fun too to kind of just dream and think about how you want to see your life.
Yeah. Dreaming's definitely something I've been working on. Not a
It's
dreamer.
money, right? So, yeah.
Yes, you're so realistic, Sheena.
I know. It's painful.
You're changing. You've changed since we even met.
I know. I have, definitely. I mean, God, but yeah, I'm a doubting Thomas, but it's changing. All right, anything else in chapter 2? I love when you have a Hootsuite post come through, Tiffany, while we're talking.
I know.
It's so rude.
Yeah.
But it is 8:50.
It's 8:50. It's time for the Hootsuite.
And by the way, you guys all need to like my post that I posted around a little before 8.
Okay, I haven't been on. I was eating dinner.
Yeah, I've been running around.
But I
Actually, it
will.
was before. It was actually probably closer to 7.
Lisa Forcia has a Hootsuite as well.
Oh,
You
Yes,
good
I
girls.
I just started that yesterday. No. Saturday.
This Hootsuite's the best, because I'm leaving tomorrow for the beach, and I've have most of my posts set up. I just have to do a few more. So it'll just keep posting while I'm gone.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. 3, decide what you want. The indispensable first step to getting the things you want out of life is to decide what you want. So we were kind of covering that just a little bit, and it does, I thought the interesting one was about early childhood programming often gets in the way of what you want. And I've said this before, and a lot of people have like a financial block or financial ceiling as to what they think they can ever make or ever need. And anything beyond that's either greedy or not possible, or whatever block you have. That's a huge barrier to break through. Where you live and all stuff like that. I mean, it's great to not settle and to dream big. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. Becca, when you were reading this chapter, did you think a lot of our coaching from Jeff? Because I felt like Jeff was writing this chapter. Because a lot of what it said in there was what he coaches us on.
Yes, I did. And one of the first things, of course, I highlighted was not being clear about what you want, making other people's needs and desires more important than your own is simply a habit. You can break it by practicing the opposite habit. I have a lot of stuff highlighted, but yes, I did feel that way.
To stop settling for for less than what you want, that sort of thing. And does yours have the yellow notebook?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it was such a simple way to kind of express really even like the little things that you kind of go, oh, I don't want to rock the boat, or is it really that big deal? It's just a notebook,
it's just the color.
But it's the little things like that if you don't start with the little things and asking for what you want, then when it comes to the larger things, you're not going to do it either. So I thought that was a neat example.
Yeah, very cool.
Yep. I agree. I do agree that, and I know I'm very, I do this myself, is that sometimes I didn't know what I wanted. I was like, I don't really know what I want. I can't decide. Like, there's a lot of things I want. What do I really want? And so, really trying to decide what do you want, and not based on what everybody else in your life wants as well.
Well, and that's why I thought when he said you could do it on your own and kind of do it the same way, but have a friend say, what do you want, and keep asking you over and over and again till you really start breaking it down to what you really want, right? And it almost reminded me of like what PETA, said. It's one thing to say, I want to live on a beach in the Caribbean or whatever, but just like, what do you want today? Do you want, I want a pedicure every month without feeling guilty about it. Or I want, wouldn't you break it down to like the little things, or I want a cleaning lady, or whatever those kinds of things you just make like this, when you look through what they have on the vision exercise, just to really just kind of brainstorm and then kind of go back and pile it into something.
Right.
So I'm committed to doing that. I have a whole week in Georgia by myself next week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're taking who are you taking down?
Jake to orchestra camp.
Yes, that's right.
So
nice.
Yeah, my daddy will be there on Tuesday night through the rest of the week, but he's low maintenance.
It's a good time to do some of this work.
Yep.
Kristen Doyle just texted me that she had called in on the other line.
Oh.
Come on. I told her, jump on now. We can say hi to you.
Right.
I like the quote too. I don't know what I have in my book that you supposed to know, but the greater dangers for most of us is not that we aim too high and we miss it, but that it's too low and we reach it.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
The Michelangelo, however you say his name.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that one before, and it is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Gina, it goes back to what you were saying about, the money, your money footprint or your money blueprint.
Yeah. Right.
You know, setting, you know, growing up, you know, if you made six figures, that was a great goal to shoot for. But now
Right.
when you think about it, it's six figures really, it's not really enough.
Right. Multiple
Which
six
sounds-
figures would be nice.
But then you sound silly saying that. Like, really? Six figures isn't enough? But it's not, you know, I think all of us would agree it's not really enough.
Right.
We have to live the life that we desire, right?
Exactly. And
And we
deserve.
people who we've met are doing, and they're making more. So it's
Yeah.
possible.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I think Kristen's coming.
Oh, look at the little phone.
Kristen.
Oh, hey, Kristen.
We see a phone.
You guys
You look
are
great. You
killing
look
me.
like a phone.
You look like a
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have
New
a clue
group
what I'm just
photo.
on the phone.
Yeah. Smile.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, I
like, I
just-
just came from the
Hey.
gym. I just got in the shower, took off all my makeup, and now you want me to go on video?
Oh,
What
I
is
did
that?
we recorded a webinar earlier, and I get on, and Cindy's all beautiful, and I'm like, hey, this is what you're getting. I showered, but there's no hair dryer going on. I was sweating my butt off. I came out of the shower. I'm like, it's not happening.
Did you do the new prep webinar?
Yes.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. So we'll have that to share.
Yeah, we're going to be using this now, just so you guys know, instead of, because the other one is expiring. So instead of the old webinar that we used, we're using
Okay.
it because it's a lot less expensive and it's nice that it's recorded. So that's why Gina and Cindy recorded a new one that I'm sure they're going to post.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, instead of doing them Monday nights, we're just going to do that and really, you know, offer to share that out to people. And that's a great way to qualify people as we totally jump off of our book for the moment.
Mhm.
But it's a great way to qualify people to have them watch that.
Cool.
Kristen, do you want to share anything on the book? We already flew through 3 chapters mostly. And you can watch it. We recorded this, so you can watch our recording after.
Oh, okay. Well, I have on chapter 6.
Oh, you over.
I can't put the thing down.
Isn't it good? Yeah.
You guys probably talked about all the stuff I wrote down, but probably my favorite thing was the event plus response equals outcome, and you know how you can uncreate things in your life. You know, your current condition, you can uncreate them and then recreate them. Like people who always, you know, complain about their life and stuff. You can start and make it your own.
Yep.
And what was the other thing?
You're like in the sink, Porcia. What's going on?
I'm looking at my book, trying to find. I didn't write.
Like,
Oh, somebody's in this thing.
sorry.
I'm in what?
You can hear the sink.
Okay.
Oh, the thing, yeah.
Person.
Think big. The thing about the section about, you know, people who thought bigger, much bigger and bigger grew quicker and got more successful rather than limit yourself.
Yes. That is true. We didn't even talk about that equation thing, the event. But yes,
Oh, yeah.
that was a good one.
Uh,
See? We didn't cover it.
Yes.
and then, you know, if you didn't get the result you wanted, what do you do the next time to get the result you want?
Mm-hmm.
You know, other things you could have done or said or,
Yep.
So,
Changes you can make. Actually, I'm kind of doing that with the business. I kept feeling like I'm attracting product users. It's definitely things I'm doing and saying and posting and whatnot. And so I made this mental change of like the next 4 people I talk to, I'm only talking about business. Like I'm qualifying, I'm talking to them. And today I enrolled the president's pack and she wants to do the business. So I was like, you know, you got to change what you're doing if you want to change the outcome, because
yeah.
I love before and afters, and I definitely want product users, but every once in a while I want full-blown business people, you know, that I can actually sit down.
How you went about that?
Yeah.
A lot of that stemmed from that networking conversation I had with that person who gave me 7 leads, and all 7 people I called to talk about the business with. In my mind, they were all interested in the business. I wasn't calling any of them to talk about the products. And I sent them Isomovie, and most of them I sent Start Your Life, because they are all that age group, 18 to 35. And then I had them look at that to qualify them for my time. And then when they said they were interested in learning more, I set up a time to talk to them. And I had 2 meetings today. I have another meeting tomorrow and another meeting on Thursday. So,
Nice.
and then I got all nervous. I'm like, what do I bring? What do I say? What do I do? You know, like I got a panic. I said, no, I'm just going to go and I'm going to ask questions. And, you know, they had questions because I had already sent them information. So, like the first girl was like, I don't have to do parties, do I? I was like, no.
Yes, I'm done with that. Done.
Yeah, but it was just funny because she doesn't know me from anything. So for that to be the first thing out of her mouth, I'm like, oh, you so don't know.
Yeah. Can you even imagine doing a party right now?
Oh my gosh, no. Yeah.
It's like they all do virtual parties anyways, though. I just got invited to a Kim Pont virtual party. Anyone want to go?
Really?
Yeah. On my street.
Oh, geez.
Oh, funny. But yeah, so the changing the actions or the events, whatever, I mean, I'm really just trying to do that. I'm trying to put different, I guess, energy out there, whatever you want to call it, and attract that because I really enjoy working with that part of it. So.
Yes, that's great.
All right, this is going to shut us off in 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's very rude, and it doesn't warn you.
Yeah, it just goes. It just stops. So.
Okay.
I'm thinking for next week, I was thinking chapters 4 through 10, because that's approximately 50 pages.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
4 through 10.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm
Yeah,
You're going to Georgia, woman.
I know, we all have downtime. Like, I'm going to take this to the pool and the beach. And
Yes.
Yeah, I only
Good
got
thing
4 more to go.
good thing I'm taking off on Monday. No, I'm working from there. I'm working my
That's right.
job while I'm there.
Yeah, but you know what? You won't do all your activities at night and your responsibilities and all that kind of stuff. So
Right.
I won't be spending 3 hours a day in the car is what you mean.
right.
And you won't have to make dinners for all these people. And
True. And I'm going to get to meet the mysterious Marjorie, my dad's lady friend, on Wednesday night.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds exciting.
Should be interesting. She's 92.
Oh no. Right.
Marge,
She's a few years older than my dad.
that's crazy. Maybe she's spunky and sexy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure.
yeah. Well, I also wanted to challenge everybody to do that exercise in chapter 2
Yes.
and have it somewhere where you can see it every day, read over it every day so that you can stay focused on what your purpose is. Because it will really help you stay, inspired to keep continuing on towards your purpose.
Well, I'm doing that and the vision exercise in chapter 3.
Yes, that too. Yep, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the vision exercise. That's something I've required to do more of. I will say that I don't take the time to sit there and really envision.
That's why I need to do yoga and meditation.
Right.
I started doing it this afternoon, but I started crying, so I stopped.
Oh.
Were you crying out of joy of how your life is going to be, or?
Oh, Tiffany. Nice.
I hadn't gotten that far yet. I was still on the how it is stage.
Just outproduce your problems, right? Outproduce your problems. But I keep saying to myself all the time, outproduce it.
I'm working on it.
Yes.
You got it. Crazy girl. All right, so we have our assignment, our challenge, everything.
Yes.
I like this format. I like seeing you lovely ladies. And Kristen, we're going to get you on video next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be able to do it right from my phone because I don't have a webcam.
Yep, Andrew's on her
Right on
phone.
my phone. I'll be
Andrea's
able to
on her
do it.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
iPad, phone, or laptop. Whatever works.
Okay.
Good.
It's using up a lot. Let me tell you that.
Oh, data.
I did load the app. I just took me 5 minutes to load the right site. I had 2 kids on the computer. We have slow internet here in the country. Teenagers on the computer.
You live in the middle of nowhere, my friend. Dudley.
Yeah.
You going to
Then
Chatham for the
have,
weekend?
Fios. Yeah, I'm going Thursday night.
Yeah, I'm going to be there Friday. I'll get you
Oh,
live
good.
and in person. I'll take a photo
Yep,
for you,
I'm
ladies.
staying to Monday.
I'm staying all Sunday. Brad has a game Sunday. All right, we're at less than a minute.
All right.
So they're going to boot us our butts off, but it was great seeing you all. Woo!
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. See ya.
We'll put the recording up there so
Bye.
you can look at our beautiful faces.
Have a good 4th, everyone.
Thank you, too.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Happy 4th.